This is an audio-only recording of an exercise session for Vision of Adventure. Fitness and body conditioning, led by Paddy Finn. Paddy recommends you may need an exercise mat, a bottle of water, space around you for exercising and some weights. The weights can be as simple as some water bottles filled up. Recorded in winter 2025.
Now, right, good evening, everyone. It's time to go. Right, so we'll do a little bit of jogging to start off. And away we go. I'm going to time it this time rather than just let it be my, just guess it. Okay, what you can do if you want to get a bit more enthusiastic is just sort of bring your knees up a bit. Because we've got another 10 seconds of this. Steph, that's a good position. Sarah, you're all in good positions, so that's fine. Okay, and relax. So now we're going to go for a few star jumps. Okay, a bit of dynamic exercise. Okay, remember to jump up a little bit. It doesn't have to be super high, but just get those muscles warmed up. A bit of dynamic exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 5 of you all around the country, all doing star jumps at the same time. Okay, we've got another 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and stop there. Okay, so next we'll do our twist while we're stood up. Okay, so twist is feet facing forward, and then we just swing your arms around and sort of twisting from knees upwards, if you like. So we just get everything warmed up around our core, our backs, our middles. Okay, another 5 seconds. And we'll stop there. And then we'll do our... we'll do crab walk next. Yeah, crab walk. So basically sit down. We're going to do the shoulder springs afterwards, Bruce, because we're going to get it back up again. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to do press-ups, aren't we? Anyway, getting up and down is good for you. Okay, so crab walk. Okay, so on your hands and feet, hips off the floor, and have just a shuffle around. Okay, there we go. Right, didn't want to do that, but never mind. Okay, and stop there. Right, okay, up we jump. Well, or get up slowly, whichever you like. Up we get, and we'll do some arm swings. Okay, so arm swing, so big circles with your arms. There we go, that's better. Steph, up you get. Go on, Steph, it'll be time to get down again. But there we go. There we go. Big arm swings. That's it. High. Get the arms as high as you can. Okay. If you've been going one way, now go the other. And you can do them together. You can do them independently. And if you really want to make it difficult, you can start with your hands above your head and they have one go backwards, one go forwards. And that'll really sort of get you a nice twisty, swingy thing going on. And then change direction again. So if you're doing the double swing going opposite ways, switch it around. Switcheroos. Okay. 2, 1. Okay, let's stop there. Super. Well done. Okay, get me stopwatch out. There we go. Right. Press ups. Right, we'll do 30 seconds of each one with a short rest. And then we'll see how we're doing for time, because we could go for 45s in the second one. Right, okay, so what we want is quality. And if you find that you get, you get 4 or 5 in and they're good quality, and then you go, oh, I've got a bit tired, stop, shake your arms out, and then start again. Don't do rubbish. Okay, we want good quality press-ups. Steph, you've disappeared out of my line of sight. Ah, there you go. Right, that's you. That's you on the phone. Where are you going? Oh no, where are you taking me? Okay, you're trying to get me on the floor. Get it on the floor. Right. Okay. Oh, against the wall. Right. Cool. So you can do press-ups against the wall, press-ups off your knees, press-ups off your toes. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Nice and low. Good. Good stuff. Right. Try and keep your body in a line right through. So no sagging of the hips. So squeeze the glutes. Engage that core. It's not just about arms. Whole body exercise this, actually. Keep it firm. 5 seconds left. 2, 1, and stop there. Okay. So give those arms a bit of a shake out. Because now we're going to do plank next. So you can do plank. You can do it off your knees, and you can do it off your knees and just onto your hands. So it's like a knee press up, but you don't go up and down. You just hold that position. Or you can go off your knees and on your forearms. Or you can go hands and toes. Or you can go forearms and toes. The easiest one is hands and knees. Hardest one is going off forearms and toes. Get your position ready. And if you want, you could always change part way through. Okay, so engage core, squeeze glutes. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Imagine there's a £20 note in between your butt cheeks, and somebody's going to come along and try and steal it. And so you squeeze your butt cheeks together. You have your core engaged. So that's over 15 seconds. If you need a rest, that's okay. Or change position, that's okay. You've got another 5 seconds. 2, 1, and stop there. Okay, no £20 notes available. Okay, glute bridge is next. Have a breathe. So glute bridge, you're on your back. If you're going to do double leg glute bridge, which if you haven't done many, that's what I suggest you do. You're going to do it twice. If you're doing single leg, because some of you can do single leg and are happy with it, then we'll do one leg, then the other. I will do 30 seconds of each. Okay, and if it's single leg, remember to lead with the hips. Don't swing your leg up. Push your hips up. So it's the leg that's bent that's working if you're doing single leg glute bridge. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Hips first, please. That's better. Hips, right. Okay, Steph, if you're doing single leg and then the hips go all the way down to the floor and then push back up again. Okay, and then down and push back up. Keep that right leg straight and down and up. So we're exercising it. 2, 1, and stop there. So we're going to switch legs. Okay, so the non-working leg is straight and the other leg starts off bent. 3, other way. If you're doing double legs, we're going to go double legs again. 3, 2, 1, off we go. That's good, Steph. Yeah, we got it. And push up, Sarah, with those hips. Good. Yeah, that's good. You got it, Bruce. We're all looking good. Well done, Esther. 20 seconds gone already. Two, 1, and stop there. Super dupes. Looking good. And breathe and breathe and breathe. And it's Russian twists. So this is where you need a weight. Well, you don't need a weight, but if you're going to use a weight, this is where you grab your weight. You grab your weight. Key technique to remember. It's either feet on the floor or feet just off the floor. Okay, up to you. You could start with your feet on the floor, and if that feels too easy, you could lift your feet off the floor and see how that goes. It's harder. And then if you've got a weight, keep your eyes on that weight. Keep your eyes on that weight. Follow the weight with your head or with your nose so that you're getting a full rotation of the shoulders. Okay? Okay, 3 and 2 and 1. Off we go. And if you haven't got a weight, that's it, both sides. Good. What you can do, Steph, is like hold your hands together in prayer. That's it. And then follow it. Yeah, right. Your nose follows your hands. That's it. Right. Try not to push off. Try and make all those core muscles work. Looking good. Looking good. We've got a whole range, but they're looking good quality. So that's what I want. 2, 1, and stop. Whoa. Good. Switch and twist. Okay. Back extension. Woo, woo, woo. Back extension. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay. Lie on our fronts. I think the easiest version is putting fingertips on the backs of your thighs and then just lifting up your head and shoulders as far as you can and get your chest off. Yeah, for the more experienced of you, you may want to go for hands and feet coming up. You can put your arms out. If you want to make it harder, put your arms out straight. 3 and 2 and 1. Off we go. Your choice. So this is more a conditioning rather than a strengthening. It's just like, okay, some things that we do are more weight bearing, so we're strengthening. So this is more conditioning. It's just making sure that we're not doing everything in a forward movement, all our crunches and stuff. So we're just bending the other way, which is good for us. Then it's there's only 2 seconds left. 1 second, and that's us. Good job. Okay, so now we're on back extension. And I'm being very kind because I moved side plank down the list a bit. So you get a bit of recovery rather than doing plank then side plank. Okay. Right, side plank. You can go off your knee or you can go off the side of your foot and your either elbow or your hand. The hardest one is your forearm, your elbow to hand on the floor and off the side of your foot. Or you can do it like with a straight arm up there, which is a bit easier. Going off your knees is easier still. And the easiest is, oh crikey, the easiest is bent knee and off your hand. Okay, 3 and 2 and 1. Off we go. Okay, so what we want is a straight line between our shoulder through our hips down to our knees. So we need to get our hips off the floor, and that's looking good. And then we hold that position. Nice. Okay, 10 seconds left. That's all. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Okay, that's us. Good. Well done. Okay, and I'd like to see that some people are trying to make it a bit harder by lifting their leg up, but that's, it's not competition. You do what you're ready for. Okay, other side. 3, 2, 1. Hips off the floor. Let's get up. There we go. If you need to use your other hand to get your hips off the floor to start with, that's okay. But try and then remove that hand. Good. Good job. 2, 1, and stop there. Super. Good job. Okay. So we did side plank. Crunches is next. Crunches. So you can either start lying on your back, feet pretty close to your backside, bend your knees so your feet are quite close to your backside, place your hands on your thighs and then slide your hands up and down your thighs, try and get up to your knees or past your knees. But it's not a sit-up because the last part of the sit-up doesn't really do a great deal. We're working on that lower abdomen, and that's why we're doing the crunches. The other one to do is, if you're really keen, is put your fingertips just behind your ears Take your feet off the floor, and then you're going to sit up and twist. So sit up and twist your right elbow to your left knee. So you bring your left knee close and back, and then left elbow to right knee alternately. Otherwise, you can just do the crunches. Depending how much you want to do, the second one, with the going to the elbow, is much more dynamic, much harder. Okay, 3 and 2 and 1. Let's go. Okay, nice and steady, because time under tension is time when the muscles are working the hardest. Good. That's it. And just slide the hands down. Just keep your hands on the thighs all the time, and just go up and down, up and down. Nice and slow and controlled. Time under tension is muscles working. When you're lying on your back, then muscles aren't under tension. 2, 1, and stop there. These 30 seconds, these seem really short nowadays. Okay, right. Oh, we've got our upright row. Upright row. So you can, now I've seen people do this. They're kneeling down and they have a weight in each hand, but one weight is on the floor. So it lifts them a little bit, their front end a little bit off the floor. And then the arm that's working, the other arm, has a weight in it, and they pull, basically take the hand from the floor and pull it up to their shoulder. Okay, upright row. Some of you may prefer doing it in a standing position, where you are bent at the waist and maybe leaning on either your leg or something else for support. Up to you. Sometimes people like, do it on an armchair or a bit of a table, just so they can get that bend in the hips. Okay, are we ready? 3, 2, 1, off we go. Okay, Steph, if you get that elbow going further back, so the can's up, that's better, right? But bring in the can to the shoulder, and then all the way down again. So down to the floor. Oh yeah, okay, that's a bicep curl, right, but we'll get you. We'll get there. Okay, 5 seconds. 2, 1, and stop there. Okay, let's swap arms. Okay, Steph, think of your elbow bending and going past your ribs, and then sort of as if you were trying to elbow somebody off your back. So bringing that can to your shoulders, to your shoulder. 3, 2, 1, off we go. That looks better. Okay, that's 15 seconds gone. Okay, we're looking good. Okay, 5 seconds. 2, 1, and stop there. Cool and groovy. Okay, just to keep working on those arms, we're tricep extension. So we've still got our weights, our 2 weights, and we are lying on the floor. Start with the weights by your ears, elbows pointing to the ceiling, and what you're going to do is straighten your arms so that your hands are then pointing to the ceiling, but there's no swing. Okay, yeah. Sarah, if you right, what you can do, Sarah, is keep them really short and then point your elbows to the ceiling. You're a little bit out of the picture here. Okay, that looks better. Yeah, okay, good. Sarah's doing it with a TheraBand, which is always good. They're good. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. And it looks quite a thick one, so there'll be plenty of resistance there. Good. Good. Bring those weights out. Right. So this is working the triceps, and the triceps and the muscles on the backs of the arms, backs of the upper arm. And so for us gentlemen, it means we don't get flabby skin on the back of our upper arm, which we're all afraid of. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Beautiful. And stop there. Super duper. Try and extension. Right. We're going to get on our feet after lying down, taking it easy. Got some red faces. What's going on? Right. Okie dokie. We are starting with a squat. So ideally you're going to need some, you'll have a bit of a weight, but you can still do air squats. That's fine. Remember, squats, time under tension. The more that we're under tension, the better. So you go down as low as you dare. So you start standing up. And it's basically, the action is as if you're sitting down on a chair, making sure the hips go back and then your head's up and facing forward. Okay, here we go. And you can even use a chair just for security if you like, just to make you feel a bit safer. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So hips down, hips back is the first action. Good. Good. We like it. Good. You go down as far as you dare. Don't overdo it. But if you want to, sometimes if you're practicing on your own, you want to get better. Sometimes it's good to like have a chair in front of you, so you can go down a little bit further, or have a chair to sit on. You've only got 2 seconds, and stop there. Sometimes it's nice to warm up with a chair in front of you. Okay, good. So bicep curl while we stood there. So bicep curl, start with our weights. Okay, that's good, Steph. If you spin around, then I can see you. Okay, all right. Okay, I see what you're practicing. Jenny Hodges is arriving. Oh no, she'll be here for the second set then. Right. Okay, so you're starting weights in your hands by your sides. Your palms are facing forward, and it's a very simple action of bending at the elbow and bringing the weights up to your shoulders. Okay, 3 and 2 and 1, off we go. Jenny, I've got you on mute, or you're on mute, but when you're ready, you can join us. You'll be here for the second set. Looking good, guys. Make sure those arms going all the way down so we get full range of motion. Time under tension is very good. 5 seconds. 2, 1, bingo. Oh, it's a little warm-up session, this. I love it. Okay, bicep curls, lunges. So lunges, you can do stepping lunges. So you step forward and step back each time. You can do static lunges where you've taken that forward stride and all you're doing is going up and down. Okay, whichever you're doing, the important thing, the focus is getting that front leg to do the work. Okay, the front leg is doing the work. If you want to use something to balance, by all means. If you want to use a weight, by all means. Up to you. So we want to bend that, for the Catholics amongst you, we want to bend that knee as if we were genuflecting, as if you were receiving your knighthood. You're going to bend, so that knee, you're right down on one knee and then back up again. You don't have to bash it into the floor, but as close to the floor as possible. And if you're unsure, find something to hang on to just to help you balance. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Steph, I do believe you can go lower than that. I think for next time round, you grab a chair somewhere so you can just have a play. Because this is a lot about this is also strength, but it's also balance. Okay. So work that leg. Two, 1, and stop there. Okay, that's great there, Steph. I can see loads. That's good. Let's keep your head up. So hips go back, and then there we go. Okay. Okay, other leg. Are we ready? 3 and 2 and 1. Off we go. I can't see you at the minute, Jenny. I don't know whether you're there. Okay, 10 seconds gone. Try and keep your upper body upright. Remember, we're being awarded, we're getting an award here. We don't sort of bend forward. Otherwise, that sword will go through our shoulders rather than over our head. 2, 1, and stop there. Okay, good. Side raise. This is our Flappy Bird exercise. So choose your weights carefully. So basically all that's happening here is your hands are starting by your thighs and they're going out and up. And at least up level with your shoulders. If you can get higher than that, that's fabulous. Okay. We're going up and down. 3 and 2 and 1. Let's go. Okay, arms down. That's it, Steph. And arms up. Good. And down and up. There you go. So that's good, Sarah. Yeah. You judge how much tension you've got on that, Sarah. But you've obviously used it before, so you've got a good idea. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and stop. Cool. So we've done our Flappy Bird. Single leg deadlift. Now, this is the one where you may want a chair or a table or a bit of sofa, just something to give you a bit of confidence. Okay. Hopefully you don't you're not really resting on it, but just to know it's there. Okay. So you're going to lean forward at the waist, taking the weight on one leg, and then the other leg, the non-weight bearing leg, goes out the back straight as you can, and hopefully you can bring that heel sort of up to waist height. You don't have to, just see how it feels. And as you bring the non-working leg through, then as it comes past the other leg, you then bring that knee up to 90 degrees. Okay, 3 and 2 and 1. Let's go. Nice movement, Steph. Good. Oh, well done, guys. Yeah, good. Right, so this is working lots of the supporting muscles around the ankle and the knee and the hip. So good for stability. I like these. I think they're good for my running. Not going to help me cycling so much. And stop there. Okay, other leg. I better do the other leg, otherwise we'll be lopsided. Okay, get yourselves ready. 3 and 2 and 1. Off we go. Good. If you accidentally hit the floor, don't worry about it. Good. Well done, guys. Sarah, you've disappeared off my picture, but fantastic. And Stacey working out there in silence. She's doing great. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and stop there. Okay. Oh, heel raise. Nice and easy just to finish. So heel raise, if you've got something. Have we not done both legs, Bruce? We've done both legs, yeah? Yeah. Bruce is just keen. Bruce is just doing extra because he's super fit. I got the thumbs up. He's got a Superman t-shirt on. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. It's far too modest. Okay, so heel raise. We're going to do both feet at the same time. Now, what you can do if you want more to get more movement, you can either be on something that raises the front part of your foot up a little bit, if there's anything handy. I tend not to have anything like that in my sitting room, I've got to say. Or you can just slip your shoes off for this exercise, so your heels, you're barefoot. But if you're going to do that, you need to do it quick. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. And it's okay to have something just to help you balance. Okay, that's good. So we go up as far as you can, and then down. Up as far as you can, and then down. I did this on Monday, and today I was wandering around and I was like, oh, my calves hurt. I wonder why. You have got 5 seconds. 2, 1, bingo, ready, done. Okay, that's us. Crikey, time's flying. Oh, 8:30. Ooh, right. Okie doke. I don't think you need to put your microphones on. but just give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I'm thinking of offering 45 seconds per exercise. I will call 30. So you know when 30 is, and if you want to stop at 30, that's fine. But I will give the option for 45 if you're like going, yeah, I can do this. I'm okay. Jenny or Steve, I have no picture, but that I know that you're pretty good at all this. So if you're happy just to listen and work it, that's fine. So I'm pretty sure you know all these exercises and you're pretty good at them. Okay, guys, let's get ready to rock and roll. Oh, Stacey said yes. Stacey's going for 45 seconds, guys. So we're all going for 45 seconds. She's got, I don't know how she does it, but she's got a gold hand that comes up and gives me a thumbs up. Brilliant. Very clever. I love the fact that you guys are far better at tech than I am. But I'm old. So I'm allowed. Jenny, I can now see you. I can see you and your mat. So, right, we're all good. And I'm guessing Steve can't make it tonight. No, he can't make it tonight. All right, okay. Sarah, are you coming back? Right, there she is. Oh, she's ready. All right, I didn't want to start with that yet, Kidek, in case you were keen. Right, okay, so we are on press-ups. Bumpity bumpity bump, 45 seconds. I'll call 30, so you know when, if you want to stop at 30, you can stop there. Right, we don't have to be heroic. Remember, you work to your level. 3 and 2 and 1. Let's go. Because I want you to come back next week. Jenny Hodges, get some weight over them shoulders. Come on, straighten those hips out a bit for me. And Steph said she had to go for something, so that's okay. So that's 20 seconds. And it's okay to take a little pause and then restart. So there's your standard 30 seconds, which you can all do. If you need a pause, that's okay. You've got 7 seconds left. So you get 2 or 3 more in. And you've got 1 more and stop. Boop, 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 boop. That's 45 seconds. Cool. Okay, shake them arms out because we're doing plank. And if you've just done 45 seconds of press-ups, you might want to just shake them out. Have a few breaths. All right. Okay, remember, £20 note between your butt cheeks, and you don't want anybody to take it. You choose your position for plank. Okay, obviously we're working our core, but we squeeze our glutes and that gets everything engaged. 3 and 2 and 1, off we go. Good. Yeah, some nice straight lines. That's good. I like it. I like it. I like it. All righty. So that's 15 seconds here. So either halfway or a third of the way through, depending on how you're going. All right. Remember that £20 note. You don't want to give me £20. Well, maybe you do, but that's 30 seconds. So anything now is a bonus. And if you have to take a little breather and reset, that's okay. That's 35. And that's 40. 2, 1, bingo, 45 seconds. Well done. And have a breather. So glute bridge. I think we might just do 30 seconds for glute bridge because it's just a single limb. Yeah, we will do. Okay, glute bridge. If you're doing double legs, you're going to do it twice. Okay, 3 and 2 and 1, off we go. All right, Sarah did say she might have to rush off for something. Good. Great stuff. Good. So it's hips. Remember, leading with the hips, pushing up, and those glutes will tighten at the top. So it's working your core as well. Exactly. So that's 25 seconds. And that's 30. So let's stop because that's what I said we'd do. Okay, let's swap leggies. Glute bridge, Sarah, we're on. Do you want to do double glute bridge because this is our second set? Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Good job. Good job. You'll be sashaying with your tight tushies down the road. Tushy, that's American, isn't it? 5 seconds, but you can have an American tushy. 2, 1, and stop there. And I'm sure the PC police will be in and stop obliterating that. Okay, that's both legs, isn't it? Yep. Okay, so glute bridge. So Russian twist. I wonder why I hadn't gone anywhere. Russian twist. So grab a weight if you use a weight. If you don't use a weight, that's cool. If you're not using a weight, clasp your hands together in prayer and your nose follows your hands from one side to the other. Okay. Are we ready? Oh, it's 45 seconds of this. Gosh. So let's make it count. 3 and 2 and 1, off we go. And if you start with your feet in the air and it gets too much after 30 seconds, you can always drop your feet and carry on. And if you're feeling great with your feet on the floor, you can always lift your feet off the floor for this last 15 seconds. And then have a bit of a swing around. Right, make sure you rotate each time. And up and down. And that's 25 seconds already. And that's your 30. So if you want to go for more, if you want to go for overtime, it's 35. And that's 40. 2, 1, and stop there. Cool. So that was Russian twist. Back extension. I'm going to give you an option to go to 45 seconds if you wish. If you wish. Okay, but you don't have to. If it starts hurting, stop, 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 stop. Third, right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Don't forget to breathe. Breathing's good. And that is 20 seconds. 25. And there's our 30. Your choice if you want to go on a little bit further. That's 35. And that's 40. 2, 1, and stop there. Good job. Well done. And relax. Move around a little bit. Okay, so we've done some core, we've done some back, and now we're going to do some side and work those obliques, which are the muscles that run down the side for sort of under, basically from under our armpits down over our hips. This will be 30 seconds. Okay, so you choose how you start this. Knees, toe, side of your foot. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Up we go. All right, Bruce. Can you not hear me, Bruce? Side plank. You started, mate. Go on. Go on. Okay. Oh, no, we haven't. Oh, yes, we have. Yeah, stopwatch is going. Okay, I'm going to give Bruce the option to go a little bit longer because he started late. He's waving at. He's so rude. 3, 2, 1, and stop there. He okay, he's given me the V for victory sign, I think. And stop there. That's it, Bruce. Okay. V for victory. He thinks he's Winston Churchill. Okay. Smoking the cigar and drinking risky at first thing in the morning. Okay, here we go. Other side. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Okay, let's get the if you need to, push yourself up so you get that hip off the floor, and your hips are pointing. One's pointing at the ceiling, one's pointing at the floor. Okay, good. 15 seconds. And that's 5 left. 2, 1, and stop there. Cool. Crunches. Right. Oh, we've got to get going, guys, because crunches. So lying on your back, knees bent, hands on your thighs. Okay. 45 seconds. 3 and 2 and 1. Oh, what a core. What? Oh, Russian twist, back extension, crunches, upright. Oh, working that core. Okay, 15 seconds. Time under tension. Time under tension. So if you're doing those crunches, don't go right and rest on the floor. Come back up. Just hold that. Keep that tension in the lower abdomen. So that's 30 gone. 35. 40. Good job. 2, 1, and stop there. Oh, good job. Right, you'll be glad now that we are doing upright row, because we're not working core, because that was quite a core focus. Core blimey, mate. Okay, so you want to get yourself in position for your upright row. Okay, whatever that will be. 3 and 2 and 1, off we go. It's 15 seconds. And that's 25. It's 30 gone. So if you want to go for more, you can do. That's 40. 2, 1, and stop there. Right. I think we need to do the other arm. If you've been doing both arms, then you can get double set. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So we're doing it against there. There we go. Way. Okay, that's 20 seconds. 30. 35. That's 40. Good job. 2, 1, stop. Steph, if you've got time, we can have a look at that upright row when we're finished. Because you were sort of doing it, I think, through the last set, but then it's gone a bit wayward. So tricep extension, easy peasy, lie on the floor. Put the weights either side of your head. Take hold of the weights with your elbows pointing to the ceiling. Straighten your arm, and so your hands are pointing at the ceiling without swinging your upper arm. Okay, are we ready? 3 and 2. Oh, hang on. And off we go. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, good movement. That's good. Sorry, Sarah, I didn't realise you'd disappeared off your weights. You still got 30 seconds worth, though. All right, we can see what Sarah's having for dinner tonight. She just brought the baked beans out. That's 30 seconds. We're going to run over time, but I don't care, unless you have to rush off. 5 seconds, 7 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Bingo. Right. Okay. Up on your feet. We're doing squats. Yeah. Hello. Did you hear that? Up on your feet. There was no movement. I thought, God, audio's gone. Nobody moved. Righty, smilers, my happy chappies. We're on squats. You know what you're doing. Okay, be in a standing position. Good, eh? All right, Steph, I just get you stand up. There you go, kid. Steph thinks we're doing lunges, I think. Right, okay. Right, use your chair if you need a bit of balance. That's okay. 3 and 2 and 1. Bing! 45 seconds. Heads up. Go down as far as you dare. Facing forward. Good. Try and keep that the upper body as upright as possible. You've got to lean forward because you're bending at the hips, but try not to bow your head down. So you're keeping sort of as upright as possible. Look at that. That's 30 seconds already. Uh, 35. And that's 40. 2, 1, and bingo. Right. Okay. Don't go anywhere. Keep the weights. We're doing bicep curl. So if you've got your weights there, grab them. If you haven't got the weights, sorry. Bicep curl. So arms down by the sides, palms facing forward, elbows sort of pretty close to the ribs, and we're bending at the elbow. No, that upper arm. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. So I'm going to go for 45. We're not hanging around. We're onto legs next, so we're doing lunges. So you may need those weights again. So that's 30 seconds, 15 more if you want them. Five seconds. 2, 1, bingo. Right, okay, get yourself ready for lunges because that was easy. Biceps curls are always easy, but we want to exercise as many muscles independently as possible. It must be hot down south. Bruce is opening his window. Must be summer down there because it ain't here up in north. Right, okay, we are on lunges. Okay, if you need something to just for a bit of balance, do it. 3 and 2 and 1. Off we go. Okay, get that knee down as far as you dare. It's good to see over time. Yeah, a lot of you guys are now sort of basically knee on the floor. With or without any external support. Okay, try and get your upper body, you're facing forward, upper body as upright as possible. And it's the knees that bend in, front leg that's working. That's 35 seconds. And that's 40. So if you're only going to do 30, you might as well finish it. You might as well do 45 now. 2 and 1 and bing. Okay, swap legs. Change your legs. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Break his legs and give him 30 years in jail. Okay, just to encourage you, that's 10 seconds gone. So only another 35 left. Oh, 15's gone. So we're a third of the way through already. Phone state. 25 seconds gone. 30 seconds gone. So another 15. Good. Keep it quality. Get that knee low. Make sure that front leg's working. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and stop there. Okay, we're still stood up. We're doing side raise, so you might want to grab some weights. You may not, but you may want to grab some weights for this or different weights. So side raise, hands start by your sides with the palms facing into your thighs, and we're just swinging them arms up. And if you haven't got weights, they should go well up past your ears. In height, that is. 3, 2, 1, off we go. 45 seconds. Yeah, I think we're going to be pretty good, actually. We'll just run, the stretching will just run into extra time for those who can stay with us. 15 seconds. Gone. This is great. I love this muting. Nobody complains. They're all very happy. 30 seconds gone. 10 seconds left. Come on, my flappy birds. Make like an albatross. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Bingo. Yay. Whoops. Okay, what are we on now? Single leg deadlift. So you may want to have something to assist your balance. You may want to use a weight. Choose a leg. You're all pretty good at this. Okay. Okay. There we go, Sarah. There we go. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Height of those feet and legs are good. Good height. Okay, hinging through those hips. Good, good, Sarah. There we go. Good. Nice height with those heels. You don't have to smash it. 5 seconds left. 2, 1. Bing. Okay. Adjust yourself for the other leg. Get yourself ready. Shaky, shaky, shaky. 3 and 2 and 1. Off we go. "30 seconds gone." So I was just doing the register. I was just like making a note of who was here because the Vision Adventure like to know. 5 seconds left. 2, 1, and stop there. That's both legs, isn't it? Yeah. Heel raise. Oh, we're going to be basically done. Well, early. I'm thinking, no, 30 seconds heel raise. We haven't done much heel raise, so we're going to do 30 seconds. All right, I'll give you the option of 45, but you just be careful. Be mindful of those Achilles. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Mind you, if you've got an office job and you sat around all day tomorrow, it don't matter. Well, actually, it won't be so much tomorrow, it'll be the day after that you'll feel it. That's 15 seconds gone. 25. 30. So this is optional, this bit. 35. That's 40. 2, 1, and stop there. Cool. And that's us for the exercises. we'll rock and roll straight into, I'm going to leave it on, I'm leaving the recording. So, you know, you'll probably remember the stretches, but just so you've actually got, you can listen to them. So we'll run through a few stretches. So starting off, fingers interlocked in front of us, palms facing up, turn the hands so they're facing the floor, then lift those arms up and up and over the head and push back. 3 and 2 and 1. And shake them out. We'll go through relatively quickly because we have run over time. Okay, fingers interlocked behind, palms facing up, then turn the palms to face the wall and then lift the arms as far as you can. We've done a fair degree of arm work, so don't just let them hang there, you know, get a bit of tension in through those shoulders because you've done a bit of arm work with your different exercises. 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, relax and shake it out. So take your right arm, point it straight forward, left hand under your right elbow, round behind your right elbow, and then pull that arm across. So effectively your right fingers are pointing away from your left shoulder, if that makes sense. Well, you're all doing it, so you should do. 3, 2, 1, and let it go. Slowly shake it out. Then left arm straight forward, right hand just above the elbow, pull the arm across. And we go above the elbow because we actually want to stretch the shoulders rather than bend at the elbow and not stretch very much at all. 3 and 2 and 1. And relax. Okay, right arm goes straight up in the air, bends at the elbow, you pat yourself on the back for doing a good job, and then your left hand takes hold of that right elbow and pulls gently on that elbow so you get a bit of a stretch down the tricep. You can kick your hip out a little bit if you like, to the right, just to sort of get a little bit of a stretch down the obliques, which is the ones we've been working on the side plank. 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, gently unwind it, shake it out. Then the left arm goes straight up in the air, right, and bends at the elbow. Right hand comes on top of that elbow, and while you pat yourself on the back for a good job done, it stretches those triceps. And my left arm is much tighter than my right for some weird reason. 3 and 2 and 1. Relax and unwind it. Shake it out. Place your right hand, the back of your right hand, in the middle of your back, and then slide that hand up your spine so you can then put your thumb out and tickle your shoulder blade. 1, 2, 3 and 2 and 1. And release. So change hands, left hand, middle of the back, slide up your spine so you can just about, or in my case, just about get to that shoulder blade on the left hand side. Swim session followed by a gym session, and my left shoulder is very tight. 3 and 2 and 1. And release and relax and shake it out. Okay, and a right arm goes straight up in the air. Left hand takes hold of the right wrist and pulls that arm up. And then the left arm pulls their right arm over to the left. And our right hip pushes out. So we make like the banana. And give it a bit of a, stretch because we have worked those obliques a little bit. And 3 and 2 and 1, and gently back and relax. Shake it out. Then left arm goes straight up in the air. Right hand takes hold of that left wrist, and then we pull that left arm over to the right and we kick the left hip out to the left. And we take a big breath out. And then we stretch a bit more. Oh, it's lovely. 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, relax and shake it out. Okay, so 2 more. We're going to do the quads. Oh, might do that. Okay, so you might want something to balance with here. I'm going to balance with something here. Bend one leg up and take hold of that foot. So I've got hold of my right leg and I'm pulling my right heel into my right buttock. So I get a bit of tension through my quads, and then I'm going to push my hips forward to make the stretch a little bit more. So we've done all them squats, so this is good for them squats. 3 and 2 and 1. And relax and shake it out. Let's swap legs. Take hold of the left foot. Pull that left. It's either with your right hand or your left hand, I don't mind which. Pull your heel into your left buttock, and if you want to, push those hips forward so get some real tension on through those quads to stretch them a little bit. So this is sort of just to help recovery as opposed to make ourselves super supple. Developmental stretching, basically you hold the stretch for a lot longer, like in yoga. 3 and 2 and 1 and relax. We're going to do a little bit for the calves here because we've done our heel raise. So the first stretch is you might want a wall or a chair or something. You can do it stood up. Almost take a stride forward, but keeping the back leg straight and pushing your hips forward so you can feel the stretch through your calf. I'm doing it against a desk, which seems to work okay. And against a desk or against a wall. Some people can do it sort of standing, freestanding. Okay, so that should be our calf. And if we want to do a little bit more, if we want to do the soleus, which is probably what we're targeting more with our calf raises, then rather than the rear leg being straight, we bend that rear knee a little bit and sit some weight into it, and then you should be able to feel the stretch being a little bit further, a bit lower. So almost the further your hips go backwards, then the more the soleus is going to get engaged in the stretch. So you can have a little play with that. Okay, and relax and shake that leg out. Let's swap legs. So it's my back leg I'm stretching. So I'm sort of almost a stride forward with my other leg, which is bent, and then I'm going to push my hips forward so I can feel that stretch through the calf. Okay, and then if we now go to the second stretch, which is we bend that knee and then we sit back into that heel, and I can definitely feel that. What about you guys? 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, relax. Last one. Okay, just gently roll forward. So stand feet, shoulder width apart. Knees can be soft. We don't need to lock the knees out. We lower down and we just hang for a while. If your fingers brush the carpet, that's fine. If they don't, just hang them suspended. Sometimes it's worth having a little rock and roll. I think if you rock from side to side, you could be able to feel your hamstrings stretching a bit more rather than being in one position. I certainly can. Have a big sigh out, see if it can drop a little further. Okay, and 3, 2, 1, gently up. Up, 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 up. Shoulders back. And take a breath. And that's us. Well then, guys, I'm going to stop the recording and you can all unmute yourselves. Okay, recording finished.